All right, 412, just about 413, we continue to track Winter Storm Wayne. We got a foot of snow in parts of the state, according to Alan Hobbs, one of our faithful weather watchers. He is there in Moodus, Connecticut, and again measured a foot of snow. That is a lot of snow, and it continues to come down. The winter storm warning is still in effect for all 8 counties of Connecticut. This is in effect until further notice, although we are expecting it to be dropped as we move through the morning as the precipitation comes to an end, and it will come to an end from west to east. You can already start to see a little bit of clearing. I don't want to say, completely clear, but in terms of precipitation, you are dealing with an end to the snowstorm in Canaan, Salisbury, Sharon, Cornwall. You guys are out of the snow at this point, and all the way down through Danbury, Norwalk, Stamford. So it's going to end from west to east. But in the meantime, we still have some bands of very moderate to heavy snow. Marlborough, Hebron, East Hampton, Moodus, Haddam. You'll see these deeper Wedgwood blues. Let's take you in. You've got Ogden, Lord Road, Bull Hill Road, South Road. This is in the North Westchester, East Hampton area of Connecticut. Very heavy snow coming down there. We'll take you up a little bit further, right on into the Bradley area. Kind of an area where we don't need the heavy snow. It is coming down in Enfield, Windsor Lock, Suffield, Summers. Good morning to you. You're waking up to some of that snowfall, and we'll take you on over into the northeast. Remember, these darker shades of blue is an indication where the snowfall is coming down about 1 inch to 2 inches an hour. Union, Eastford, Ashford. And it's going to take another couple of hours for this storm to make an exit, but it is quickly advancing from west to east across the state. And by about 7 o'clock this morning, this should be pretty much gone. So we are talking about an end to the snow by about 6:30, 7:30 this morning from west to east. Snow-covered roads out there, you are going to have to keep your speeds down. Lots of distance between you and that car in front of you. Please slow down. That's the best I can tell you to do. If you have to be out on the roads, if you don't have to be out on the roads, you can give yourself a little bit of extra travel time. You can go into work a little bit later this morning. That is highly recommended. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of cancellations in terms of schools, and of course they are scrolling at the bottom of your screen. So snow right now, with the exception of northwest and southwest Connecticut. That snow will end around 7 o'clock this morning. And then cold weather coming. Melissa's going to talk more about that cold weather coming up in just a bit. But in the meantime, if you're trying to plan your day, you've maybe have the day off. We are taking a look at some improving conditions with partly sunny skies and temperatures warming up to about 40. Now, it is the 4th of March, and we should be at a normal daytime high of about 43 degrees. The record, if you want to talk nice, 67 set back in 1974. Well, we're not getting near that, and we've got a pretty good amount of snow out there for you this morning. So, but planning your day, it's going to be nice. You will see that strong March sunshine getting out there and starting to do a lot of melting. Here are the temperatures right now. It's kind of a heavy, wet snow. The temperatures are in the low 30s, hovering right around the freezing mark. And there is a bit of a breeze out there, sustained anywhere from 8 to 13 to 15 to 16 miles an hour. And that does make it feel a little bit colder. So with regards to our iCams, you'll notice snowy iCams there in New Haven. You've got New London. Good morning to you. Very compromised conditions, and you can't really make too much out in Middletown. For more on the storm system, I'm going to send it on over to Melissa Cole, who's tracking it for us. Melissa, it's moving quickly.
Yeah, and actually, Scott, you can see the back edge of it now coming into parts of western Connecticut, so that is some good news. We're still in it for a couple more hours, but the bulk of it coming to an end in western Connecticut, but still, again, additional accumulations in central and eastern Connecticut. And here it is on FutureCast by 7 a.m. Really, the bulk of it is off to the north and east. By 1:30 this afternoon, we'll see a mix of clouds and sunshine. There will still be some scattered snow flurries around, and what we're going to see is that kind of scenario for the next several days, because we'll have reinforcing shots of cold air moving on in. So it's really going to be feeling more like the middle of January than March as we go on through the week. But as you can see, not much more in the way of precipitation as we go on through the next couple of days. Really just some scattered snow flurries here and there. In terms of the temperature, well, a quick look at FutureCast temperatures today in the mid to upper 30s. By the time you wake up tomorrow morning, we'll be down in the teens and low 20s, and daytime highs tomorrow generally in the mid-20s. So again, well below normal, and that trend's going to stick around for quite a few days. So Scott, we'll send it back over to you.
All right, thanks. Well, it's a 417. We're going to be back with extended coverage, of course, in the Early Morning Forecast Center.